want to talk to you about the most effective, highly leveraged, and simple piece of information that you're not using in your pharmacy right now in this episode of Pimp My Pharmacy. Somebody asked me recently if you had to choose just one metric out of the numbers from a pharmacy in order to guarantee their success and give them the greatest hope for the future, what would that metric be? And I have to say, bar none, my favorite metric would be the average value of a customer. The average value of a customer is exactly what it sounds like. What does my average customer profit me per year? The reason that this metric is so important at this time of the industry is that pharmacies are under a tremendous amount of pressure to both reduce expenses but increase sales. If you're going to reduce your expenses but increase your business, you've got to be very smart about where every dollar goes. So my question is, if you don't know the average value of a customer, how do you know how much to spend on acquiring a new one? If you know, for example, that the average client will profit you $50 gross per year, then you also know that you can spend $5, $10, $15, $20 on acquiring a new one and still profit. You can trade $5 for $50 all day and not go broke. Knowing this number puts you in a very powerful position. This number allows you more creative ways on growing your business, like joint ventures or being able to negotiate with your original marketing and advertising avenues where they only get paid if they get you a new customer. And it makes a lot more sense to me to pay for results in advertising rather than just handing over dollars to the radio station or the newspaper or the local magazine. The average value of a customer is the reason I love programs like Instaco's Life Club card. I'm not affiliated, I'm just a fan. But I've used programs like this and others like it to really focus on the question of what's the most effective use of my time right now. Instaco's Life Club card and others like it are great for a few reasons. Number one, it's good for the customer. For every $10 that they spend in store, they accrue $1 in in-store credit. It's a good way to get them to come back. But that's not the best part. They're likely to spend 20, 30, 40% more in your store just by being a member. But that's not the best part either. The very best part of having one of these programs play with your point of sale system is that the information that you're able to glean from that system. And I'm not talking about their email address. I'm talking about what a customer profits you per year so that you know how much to spend to acquire a new one. So I don't see programs like Instago as an expense. I see them as an investment with a fantastic return. So by investing in programs like this, you're able to dig down into the information of your customers and their profitability to find the average customer profit. And then it gets a little bit sexier and more appropriate for pharmacy today. What I focus on quite heavily right now is not just the average customer's profit, but the top 10 percenters. Finding out the dollar value of your top 10% of customers, as well as finding out more about those people. Who are these rock stars of your business? Why do they come to you? What value do you add to their lives that keeps them coming back? Where do they shop outside of health? Do they have any social groups in common? Do their kids go to a certain school? Do their kids participate in a specific sporting group? Why that top 10% bracket is so important for pharmacy today is that without it, the future of pharmacy looks pretty bleak. The bleak news about the future of pharmacy is you're going to lose some customers. But you already knew that. The good news is, for every new top 10% client that you find, you can afford to lose 9 average clients with less overhead. By knowing this information, you're able to focus your efforts, your marketing, and all of your expenses towards the future of your pharmacy and the clients that find the highest value in the services that you offer. So be more powerful with every dollar that you spend. Be smarter with your information. Find out the average profit per customer and decide what you want to spend to acquire a new one. And future-proof your pharmacy for whatever spanner gets thrown in the works.